To me, he mirrored my disintegrated masculine side. I crave for structure that I also lack. Pure mirror to own it myself and set boundaries. Avoidant and anxious attachment style, the polarity is integration work. This is exactly correct. We are drawn to our shadow self represented in another persona. This is what shadow work is all about. We are drawn to our quote, other half, our complementary pair. We are drawn to versions of people that represent long repressed versions of us inside. Sometimes those are positive versions that want to come out, like speaking our truth, stepping into our authenticity. Sometimes it is more challenging versions of ourselves, like the little one inside who never learned boundaries, or never learned self-respect or how to say no. So you will actually be preferentially attracted to somebody like an avoidant or somebody who perhaps has a different archetype to bring this awareness to your conscious mind. When you understand what the mirror is trying to show you, you understand what your unique consciousness puzzle is all about. I love to think about it as a puzzle because this is something that once you solve, you will never go back to the way things were. You will never have to revisit that level of pain that you've experienced with a very, very tough challenge. And what is remarkable is that I feel like this is a secret. I really do. What's remarkable is that when you master this lesson, you will literally no longer be attracted to people who have this lesson. And so what happens is your attraction will slowly fade. You'll meet another version of that person and that lesson in a more evolved, upgraded form. It's going to take different characteristics and the details are going to be different. But as you move through the pattern, right, it's this big spiral. As you go up the staircase, because you're ascending out of the depths of hell, out of the depths of darkness, out of the depths of unconscious behavior, right? That's rooted in pain or wounds or karmic patterns, however you like to think about it. There are many different ways to think about it. So you ascend and you start walking up this spiral through your selection of people. And you're naturally going to be magnetized, beautifully so, in a way that is going to allow you to work on that lesson. This is why I call us as being an earth school. This is not my idea. I borrowed it from other people that are out there, and I love it because it fits. So once you master that core lesson, you're not done. You actually go to another view of that lesson from a higher perspective, a higher understanding, a higher consciousness. And then you have it in another form, often in another person or in another round with that same person. And as you continue to ascend up the ladder of lessons or up the spiral, you're going to be less and less attracted to that version of that person that you were initially attracted to at the basement level. And you're going to, let's say, have that ex come back and you're going to say, wow, what was I thinking? Because you will have grown so much. And if they didn't join you on the ascension process, you are going to feel no attraction for them. This is why you can repeat cycles with avoidance, and you can actually go from avoidant to avoidant to avoidant because you're learning this particular lesson. This is another reason I call it a consciousness puzzle, because once you understand how the mechanisms work and you understand your soul's journey and your purpose here, and this is what I help my clients with. If you need help with this, you can reach out to me via DM. Then you never have to go back down to the hell that you've experienced in this lifetime.